Hello, UML diagramming. This is not something we're going to do a whole lot of here, but it is something you'll need to know as you further your education and you get further into object-oriented programming. Universal Modeling Language is a standard way of engineering software. We're going to use this to create a class diagram. So parts of it are dash, means that it's the private attribute or method. So make is a string, model is a string. These are two attributes. These are two private attributes, and most of the time we do private attributes and public methods. So plus means that these are available for the rest of the program. That doesn't mean that they're available to the general public. Let's see, here we go. So rectangle is a default constructor in this example, right? This is also a constructor with two parameters. We can do that. We've done it in Python. No, I guess we haven't. We will do this in Python. So yes, we have parameterized constructor. This means that we can create a blank rectangle with no information in it. We can create a rectangle with a length and a width. We're also indicating the data types. We're going to get width, we're going to get length, we're going to set length. This means information is coming in from the outside into this. Nothing is being returned. Nothing is being returned. Double, double being returned. Double, double getting returned. Nothing is going in. So when you're getting to working on, there it is, diagrams.net. This is draw.io is actually Google's whatever you want to call it, drawing thing. So I'm going to create a new diagram. Here's a UML down here. This gives you all the shapes that you need. This is not necessarily going to be exactly what you want, and I think this one, if we zoom in, yeah, see, this is already built up some. It's got way too much stuff in there. I don't know if there's a simpler one, but you can look through and find one that's, nope, that's not what we want. Oops. So UML, maybe this one. This looks the right type. We'll create it. I'm just going to call it class. This is just one I'm creating on the fly. Save. Yep. You have to authorize the app with your Gmail account. If you don't have one, get one. Do I trust draw.io? Yes, I've used it many times before for drawing little diagrams and things that I need to illustrate information. It'll initialize, and yes, this is way too many things, but you can go through and delete what you don't want. Anyway, this would be where you would put in your, okay, so we'll just say this is a class as a square. Let's see, let's zoom in. I would have gone through and deleted everything else. Now this is showing a plus. Well, this is a private. We typically use private fields. So that's going to be, what does a square have? It has a perimeter, right? What sort of squares are we doing? We're doing doubles. And I misspelled perimeter. We'll do side. So one side is going to be minus. Side is going to store doubles. Or if this is in Python, we store it as floats. This would be a method. We might get the perimeter, we might get the side, we might set the side. So that will give you a little, it doesn't look exactly like mine, but it doesn't have to, as long as you're putting in the right information. And then you can do a little screenshot of it and save it as a PNG and attach it to the assignment, or paste it into a Word document. So this is used quite often as a modeling method for letting people know how the class is set up and operates. Well, if you like to draw, have some fun.